have ground or dirt, grab a bucket, grab a pot. I mean, I've grown them in 5 gallon buckets before. I've grown them in, I got some wood boxes over there. I don't do many pot plants, but this is a perfect way to, if you don't want to weed or have to treat for viruses and stuff like that, and you just want to feed your family, pot plants. This one plant right here is going to put out like a 5 gallon bucket worth of fruit. Cucumbers are cool. You can put them in a pot and run them across your fence or whatever, and you'll get, but pot plants is the way to go. It cuts down on time and especially money. Now the soil, I've done. You're probably going to have a lot of people tell you what kind of soil to use and all that, but I don't know the numbers and I ain't got time for all that. But what I use is I use 1 bag of potting soil, right, to 2 bags of garden soil. So again, that's 1 bag of potting soil, 2 bags of garden soil, and I mix all that in a tarp or a bucket or whatever. And it's sitting all the way down. See, at the bottom of this is empty water bottles. You only need about 6 inches of dirt. First of all, it saves you money. You don't want to, you fill all this with soil. I mean, you're just wasting money. The roots are going to stop right here. I've grown them in 4 inches of soil before. But at the bottom of this is filled with empty water bottles. You can use rocks, whatever. But it saves you money on soil and it lets it drain. Whatever you do use, make sure you got holes in the bottom. Okay, so the water can drain out. The number one cause of death for pot plants is overwatering. That's the number one cause. So you can't overwater them. I don't water these unless I get in here and see that's still moist. I'll leave them alone. I'll let this fully dry out before I water them. Now in the summer, when it's thumping, you're going to probably need to water in the morning and at night. Try not to get the foliage wet because I don't like putting the plants to bed wet for viruses and stuff. And you see that right there. He's kind of getting that means like it's too fertile or I've probably put too much fertilizer in there. So I need to back off on that. And you can see bugs are kind of, so I need to do some kind of pesticide or something. But always check your leaves. And you really want to check underneath your leaves. These are clean, but you'll get pests, some on there. When you see stuff underneath your leaves, or if you look on the stalk and you see little black specks, then you need to spray some kind of fungicide and some kind of pesticide. And I'll get into that later. So 1 bag of potting soil, 2 bags of garden soil. Mix all that together. Put you some empty water bottles, rocks in the bottom of it, and then fill at least 6 to 8 inches of soil on top, and you're going to be ready to go. All right, and these are bush. I haven't pruned these. This is what it looks like when you just let them bush out. I don't prune these. They'll stop growing about right here, and there'll just be fruit everywhere. These will be raining down. So if you're wondering when to plant, go get some stuff right now. Grab a bucket, throw it in there. Let your kids do it. Do it. It's just nice to come home from work and have some fresh fruit out there.